Hey everybody, we're going to jump into 34, lesson 34 this week, and we're going to do something a little different, and it's going to be different. We are working on A flat. A flat is boop. I'm not going to go through the steps up here, but we've got the A flat, a B flat minor, a C minor, a D flat, and E flat, and F minor, and a G diminished, and then back to A. Both hands doing it. We have A flat, B flat minor, okay, C minor, and this is going on to the fourth, so it's only a half a step up, just to remind. And we have D flat, one step is E flat, then we have one step again, and it's a minor, F minor, G diminished, and A flat. Now, like I mentioned last week, this is a pretty type of chord progression. And what I want to do this week is something different. In other words, we've been doing this. And playing it that way, see? Using the left hand for the counting. See? Now I want to do something different, okay? So we'll start with A flat and listen to this. And you've heard that before, haven't you? Okay? Do it again. Okay? Now, what have I had you doing all this time? All this time I've had you doing only that with this right hand. Now this week we're going to take and do something simple with the right hand and do the more of the harmony blend coming from the left hand, which would be the accompaniment or a bass accompaniment, etc. So that's the B minor. Sounds pretty, doesn't it? Okay, here's C minor. Now we're going to go to D flat. Hear that? Isn't that pretty? We're going to go to E flat. Okay, you get the drift. Now we're going to F minor. You can forget about even what the notes are because we'll go back to A now. Okay, now for A flat, major seventh is here, regular seventh is here, and what's this? It's a ninth, okay, which we normally play up here, but we're going to play it down here instead, see? But see, we're taking away the root of this chord, which is A, because we can, that's why. So, now, when you listen to somebody playing that, it sounds like it's complicated. And it always has been for years. I want you to practice that, and you can even do it with both hands. If you wanted to really impress somebody. Now, this is basically what I'm going to do for this lesson. I want you to work on this and practice it and get into harmony with it. In other words, I tried something different, didn't work out. I was thinking again instead of just playing. But I want you to do that through the whole chord progression. I want you to come up with a good chord progression for your song. And I'm not going to give you an example, so I don't want you to cheat and follow what I'm doing. So if you're going to go to a 1, 3, 5, and 6, or a 1, 5, 4, or 1, 4, 5, back to 2, whatever you want to do. I'm not even giving you the chords, because the chords in all major keys are numbered in their progressions, and there's 7 of them. And you already know all that, but I'm just giving you a catch-up, okay? So you get your bread out and your hot dog out and your ketchup up. And if you don't like ketchup, that's too bad. We're not moving on to mustard or mayonnaise or any of that stuff. We're going to work on ketchup this week. Now you understand how I was using my rhythm for the counting? Just listen now. See, I'm putting that into 4/4 time. And think about that and listen to that, and you will know where to put in the quarter notes and where to put in the eighth notes, see? Same as we were doing before, except we're going to change it a little bit here. See? In other words, you can change your rhythm and either slow your song down or speed it up, depending on what you want to do. If you're just going to use quarter notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. In other words, change it if you want, for your different rhythms. And you can even do now what's that? That's 3/4. Okay, we've been 4/4 the whole time, so this is 3/4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 see. Which is the regular waltz. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, that's what all this is about. And you can start changing it around. See? Experiment with that kind of stuff. But keep to what you're used to first. Do the 4/4, keep on that. Whoop. I goofed it up, didn't I? Okay, and we're inverting there at the end. So work with exactly what I've shown you. Different chord progressions, different rhythms, sticking with the 4/4 first, and then go on to other things. If you know your staccatos for different things, like and do stuff like that, see? And get a little bit of different things going on here with this left hand. Now I'm going to leave you with all that. So I'm sure you've taken into account of what's cooking there. So, and remember, we're on the 34th lesson, and we're just going to work with the chord progression for A flat. And I'm showing you some different things, and you can probably imagine what I'm going to do next week. But don't worry about that one. We'll get there when we get there. I hope you guys are enjoying that. I think I'll put up an email here in a couple of weeks, and so you have a chance to email me an attachment of something you've written, or I can help you out with something that you're doing by you showing me what you're doing. And I can help you even a little more. So if that sounds like something, you look forward to that. Anywho, I'm going to bid you a happy Friday and a good weekend ahead of you. And enjoy the different tunes, because if you just take your time and enjoy the sound that's happening here, which I don't think you've done yet. You've done it up here, but not down here where you've got your... So you can play your lead up here, and then you've got this for a melody. See, it's real pretty. Okay, so I'll bid you adieu, and we'll catch you next week. Thanks, and bye-bye.